In a previous video, I discussed the need for automated data collection. Automation is great for end-user adoption, but without controlling the process and how the data is recorded, automation will trash your asset database faster than before. Edwards Deming said, "If you can't describe what you are doing as a process, you don't know what you're doing." The same holds true for hardware asset management. The goal is to create a consistent process for updating asset information company-wide, so that everybody does it the same way, and all activity is logged properly. Once you have a consistent process, you can then bring in concepts like Lean, Six Sigma, and Agile to identify process defects, make adjustments, and measure the impact of those changes. The best practice for hardware asset management is to first remove users' permission to update the asset record directly. Then, require users and systems to submit data through a controlled process designed for each stage of the life cycle, so that you can validate data as it's collected, catch duplicates before they're recorded, identify discrepancies needing investigation, and create tasks for follow-up. And finally, you can record metrics and chain of custody for later analysis. All versions of AssetTrack deliver this process control for asset managers by mandating asset updates through validation in the field, queues in AssetTrack standalone, or import sets in AssetTrack for ServiceNow. Asset managers have complete control over what gets applied to the database and are proactively alerted before errors become database issues. And since all transactions are recorded in history, asset managers can measure performance and identify process breakdowns. These analytics are a rich source of data with which to implement any process improvement like Lean or Six Sigma. These time-based analytics also lay the groundwork for tracking SLA compliance, user productivity, asset utilization, and forecasting, which I'll be covering in an upcoming video. Until then, thanks for watching.